And welcome to the DOD. This is Dose of Desi. This is 5 minutes of motivation and inspiration to get you through your day. Let's be honest, life can be a little cloudy and completely hot, but it's good to have somebody who can walk you and coach you through this journey we call life. All right, guys. So if you watch the show, you know that we've been doing the ABCs of Purpose series. We've done letter A all the way to letter H. We started off with accountability and acceptance. In our last installment, we talked about health. Everything from your physical health to your spiritual health to your emotional health and your financial health. I really hope that you enjoyed that series. And now it's time, we're going to start another series. It's going to be 3 parts. And we're going to talk about investment, which we're going to talk about today, integrity, and invisible people. And I hope that in this series, you will get another step, another resource, and another tool to help you pursue and continue our personal assignments in this journey called life, right? So let's talk about investment. If you guys are friends or followers of my personal page, y'all know I recently went to Words, t-shirt reference, woohoo! I had a blast at Words, and Words actually was a big life change for me. And Dose of Desi will have a huge impact based off of the new tips and tools and understandings that I learned at Words. So, what I want to tell you today before we talk about what I learned and who was there and all the fun stuff that me and my mom had. Let me say this, as we pursue our purpose, as we pursue our journey and figure out what God has called us to do, right? We have to invest in ourselves because you cannot cultivate the gifts, the talents that you have if you never spend the time, money, or energy to learn how to cultivate it. Let's give an example. If there's a person who's naturally gifted at drawing, right? If they don't, one, always doodle or draw, or if they never get the good equipment, or if they never take an art class, even though they might be gifted, there's always someone that can teach you something, that can teach you a new trick, another art project, or something really cool and creative. But if that artist never learns or never goes to school for art, they'll never become all they need to be and become. And same way with us. Yes, I may have a gift to talk, educate, and inspire. But if I don't go sit at the feet of the people who really know what they're doing and learning the tricks of the trade and understanding how to develop and cultivate my craft, I cannot encourage and inspire and do everything I believe God put in my heart to do. Same way with you. I don't care if you're a chef, if you are a graphic designer, if you're an athlete, if you want to work in corporate America, if you do not train and learn how to become better, because let's be honest, in this society, there's always a new trend and we have to stay on top of the trends. Remember, the message is always the same, but the method on how to get the message out is always different. And we have to find creative ways to always reach the current generation, the future generation, and the generation before us. All right, so let's talk about Words. So I had a blast at Words. Words was in Kannapolis, North Carolina, and the host was Lisa Whittle, and her special guest that weekend was Jamie Ivey and my new best friend in my head, Jackie Hill Perry. If you've never heard Jackie Hill Perry, just Google her, YouTube her. She's a poet, she's a rapper, she's a speaker. She is amazing, all right? So here's a couple things I learned at Words that really has shifted my mindset. And was one thing that I learned from Jamie Ivey, and that is this. What we're doing, some of us are treating it like a hobby instead of a full-time job. And I can say that for me with DOD, I love DOD, y'all know I really do, but I really haven't been treating it like a full-time job because I go to work all day and I really work hard, and then I come home and I'm tired, just like you. You work all day and then you're tired and you really don't feel like working on your purpose. But one thing that I really try to do is really be strict and disciplined on creating hours, on this is the 3 to 4 hours every day I'm going to work on what God has given me. So I encourage you to do the same. Another thing that I learned, especially for people who are orators, you're going to be vocal, you're going to have a speaking gift, make sure that as you speak before people are going to really like what you have to say and really be inspired. And we can't get drunk off of that and really listen to the hype of the people, because sometimes people will try to make you their God, if you will, if that makes any sense. And the truth of the matter is, You're not someone's savior. You're just someone here to present or bear witness to the light that has already come. Because we all know that Jesus saves, and it's because of him that we live, move, and have our being. All right, guys, I love you. Please make sure you invest in yourself, because you can only grow and become as much as you feed. And remember, to all my leaders, and remember, you are a leader if you are working in your purpose. And that is this: you cannot lead as you can only lead to the degree that you feed yourself. All right, guys, I love you, and we will see you on the next go round.